Bonjour et bienvenue à cette deuxième après-midi de Global Periphery. Comme vous le savez pour ceux qui étaient là, non, je me suis pas. Comme vous le savez pour ceux qui étaient là hier, notre rencontre se fait en anglais, mais je voulais quand même dire la bienvenue à nos amis francophones de la salle. So welcome to the second afternoon of the Global Periphery Symposium. As yesterday, I'm repeating this. You know that masks are not mandatory in France, but if you want to wear one, you're super welcome. COVID is still around, and I'll wear mine when I'm sitting close to all those germs around you. Global Periphery is an event that is co-organized by Markus Neustetter and myself. And Markus has been putting together this wonderful project, which is Imaginary Futures, that will have the second round this afternoon. The project is, I love this, what Gertrude Stocker calls the logo tapestry. And I'm trying very, very hard to have a slide with at least as much logos as one slide from Ars Electronica. But I'm very, very far from that. So, Global Periphery is organized by Leonardo Olats in collaboration for the workshop that we did on Thursday, Chaire, Arts et Sciences, Ecole, polytechnique, and Ensad. It's hosted here at the Cité Internationale des Arts. It's endorsed by ITACUS, the International Committee for the Culturalization of Space of the International Astronautical Federation. It is also supported by the Canadian Cultural Centre and by the Institut Français India. And we also got support from the Maison des Métallos, which hosted the workshop on Thursday. And our main funders are the Creative Europe program of the European Union and the Nina and the Daniel and Nina Carasso Foundation. It's part of a larger project, which is called More Than Planet. And today I have Ewen with me, with one of a partner through Makery and Art2M. And I don't know if Antti has arrived from the Northern Photographic Center from Finland. So I'll give the floor to Ewen to present a little bit what More Than Planet is.
Hello. Good morning or good afternoon, everybody. I'm from representing Art2M. I've not been so much in the symposium. We are setting up an exhibition in the gallery, and it's opening on Tuesday if you want to join us. So More Than Planet is a cooperation. You see 5-6 organizations: Ars Electronica, the Northern Photographic Center, Project Ecole, Olats, Vague Future Lab, and it's been several years we have been sharing, let's say, common views and common interest. And I would say it comes like the exhibition next door is called More Than Human, and this is More Than Planet. And of course, it comes from the More Than Human. The exhibition is More Than Living, sorry. And it comes for this More Than Human as a common ground. And we share a view that, let's say, come from, you all know the blue marble, the vision of the planet Earth from space, from the first moon programs back 50 years ago. And we realized like this view on the blue planet maybe raised an ecological consciousness. I mean, ecology as a political perspective has been developing for the last 50 years, but it didn't really unify the whole views on planet Earth. And so we realized we have a lot of different views on what is planet Earth. And when we started to to work together on a cooperation, it was the idea to, let's say, okay, space, as we share an interest in space culture, it's like, how do we look at the planet? Or how do we look at these planetary imaginaries? We also got inspired by the Biennale of Taipei, where Bruno Latour, Martin Guinard, and others came with a concept of curation that the sentence says, we don't live on the same planet. We definitely don't live on the same planet as Jair Bolsonaro. Personally, I don't live on the same planet as Bolsonaro or Donald Trump. Some are extractivist, if not exterminist, and we really don't have the same view of the planet. So we wanted to have a cooperation project that examines these different planetary visions. And so we got together, and then we came with the concept of Modern Planet, led by also Mia Turcic from VAG Future Lab. He's not here with us today, but he came to develop the idea together. I was mentioning Bolsonaro. It was also an inspiration. It's like definitely not the same view of the planet. And when we started to think about these issues, I remember talking with Fabi Borges, who is here today, back some years ago in Ars Electronica, when there was this soil crisis and the deforestation like rising in Amazonia, and the vision from space on deforestation, and the government of Brazil cutting funds on the INPE. Fabi was presenting yesterday what they do at INPE and how important it is to monitor the Amazonia and at large also the oceans and global photosynthesis, and how our planet is fragile, how it is a planetary holobiont. And this is also something we developed in the Space Without Rocket book. Rob is here, he mentioned it yesterday. And also it was connected to, yes, deforestation, but also like the arguments like, yeah, we have to produce more soy to feed Europe, cattle. So it's a very, very interlinked and issues. And we wanted to dig a little bit more in that. And we have 3 years now to cooperate together. We got support from the Creative Europe program. So the different organizations will have different activities. On our side, we are working very much about global photosynthesis and specifically algal photosynthesis, scenes from space, but also on a micro level, looking at evolutionary biology. And I will not go too deep in that, and then Project Ecole is going to run some series of workshops. VAG Future Lab already presented an exhibition, Modern Planet, with examine also how we look at space, at planet Earth from space. And Northern Photographic Center is going to look more into the lithosphere and the deep Earth, with notably an expedition in a former mine, like it's 2000 deep, I think. If Antti is here, he could maybe join, maybe come, Antti, give a little word on this. And so it's going to be a series of activities in the next few years, and with an also closing exhibition at Ars Electronica. I will not like bombard you with all the many things we're going to do, but yeah, I think Antti, maybe you can give a word since you're here about what you're planning.
So, in behalf of the Northern Photographic Center, we will do a series of residencies and laboratories, both on one of the deepest mines in Europe that is now ending its mining processes, but there's a lot of research done with quite specified inside of the mine. It's 1,400 meters deep, and there's different layers and research platforms. So we are actually developing the residency program and thinking how we can actually do it. It's almost like going to the space with the protocols go deep. And then we have a forest research station with the climate data fields that are established 2 years ago, which are quite the state of the art for the climate change. So we have like 2 scales from the deep earth to the boreal forest, and then of course the earth observation connection with ESA. So we can use this whole variation on the activities. And we have exhibition and book coming after the Ars Electronica. So this is going to be like process that we all do together. and I'm really grateful and happy that we have started now here to go on this. So thank you.
Thank you. And one thing I might add is that this group of people has been involved in space-related activities for many, many years, and then we all wanted to do something together. Then we had envisioned collaborations. We just needed to find the proper time, and we all have the same perception or idea that yes, we still want to go to space. We still want to leave the planet for in a way or another, but that we should think about anew how we are going to do it and why. And I think that all of us have reached this level of reflection that we would like to do it in a different way. I mean, Frédéric Aitwati yesterday called for a new kind of visions of the imaginary of space. And it's basically what we are trying to do in this dual reflection, where we put the Earth again into play. Do you want to add something?
No.
Okay. So thank you for the More Than Planet presentation.